Oh, hello, world. Yes, it's me again. Yes, your delightful older man here. Well, I'm here. And as usual, do you like the halo? Mm, they're clever. They're clever. As usual, first cab off the rank, local weather. I don't really know what the temperature is at the weather station at the back of the house, but here in the shed it's 27 degrees, so I think it'll be probably around about 25, 24 degrees. And the humidity's up. I'd say it'd be up around 80%. The sky's overcast, and there's a threat of more rain. In fact, rain has been forecast for the next 5 to 7 days, although there is a chance that it will go out to sea, but then again, there's every chance that it'll turn around and come back. Oh, well, that's the weather for you. I've just come back from the hearing specialist, and I had earphones fitted, and they have not made one iota of difference. So I took them off, and I kept telling the lady there, the professional hearing specialist, that I kept having a constant bell sound, like the little bells of birds have in their cages, and they rattle them with their beak. Well, I had that in the right earpiece, and it was bugging me. It was really bugging me. But the hearing aids made no difference whatsoever. As soon as I got home, I came down to my shed office, and I booted up the laptop, and then I turned the TV on just to try them out, and it made no difference. Yeah, I'm gonna give them back. Totally useless. This is why it didn't cost me anything. Being a pensioner, the government does subsidise the cost of hearing aids up to a particular amount, and the ones I got were under the threshold, and so I got them for free. The only thing I have to pay, although I won't be paying because I'm going to take the hearing aids back, is $42 something every year for batteries, but for the hearing aid. Of course, the batteries are worth more than that, but this is just a token payment you have to make. Yeah. Anyhow, so much for modern technology. I was expecting wonders. She kept asking me if it was any better, and she's saying, "Can you hear this, hear that?" And I'd say no. That makes no difference at all. And she said, "Do you want them?" I said, "Look, to be honest with you, no, I don't, because to be perfectly honest with you, there's nothing I really want to hear these days that hasn't already been said, and I don't particularly want people to keep going on about this, that, and the other, and unless they make a post, they write a blog or something, I'll just read it. Oh, hello, I've just had a scan complete, and I've got a non-malware detected. Isn't that always the way? It can wait, because it's not going to be a very long stream. And but I'm rambling on, aren't I? But to hell with it. I did a live stream yesterday very late. It was just after 5 p.m. in the afternoon. And because I got onto the Google Plus main page and I scrolled again, there was more porn on it. And I'm fed up with it. But I might as well not have bothered because people don't care. You post these things on Facebook and you post them on Tumblr and they go on Twitter. And of course, the Google Plus page and your profile page and all this. But it makes no difference whatsoever. All someone's got to do on these things is well, on Google Plus, for instance, if an attractive young woman posts an image of herself scantily clad, she'll get 500, 1,000 plus likes or pluses, as it is on Google Plus. And on Facebook, all someone's got to do is post a new image of themselves, and they'll get scores of likes, thumbs up, and well, someone puts some banal video on there and they get thousands, tens of thousands, if not a million bloody views. And I put something on that I think is important for the attention of the CEO of Google, and nothing. He had a lousy 7 views on YouTube, and No one's, as far as I know, no one's seen it on Google Plus. And if they did, they probably couldn't care less. Because, you know, I'm absolutely convinced people in general are so apathetic that they need a cracker up their backside to get them up off their backsides. In all honesty, I think a hell of a lot of people are just, well, they're pathetic. You know, I've always said you've got to have a voice. But I've had a voice for more than 50 years over this, that, and the other. I've been first cab off the rank with it, trying to make a difference, but no one hears you. No one, or if they do, they don't listen. And I can't ever get support. No matter what it is I've ever wanted to do in my life, I could never get support. I couldn't get support of my family. I couldn't get support of friends, and nothing has changed. Nothing whatsoever. You know, I love my YouTube channel. As I said, I love YouTube. And, but if I've got to make a particular video, I've got to do everything myself. You know, I've got no one to give me a hand. And sometimes I could really use a hand because, you know, I've got to go to the trouble of setting up a camera or cameras. I've got to go and mark spots where I stand. I've got to put something that I can do the focus on, so that I know that when I record, it's not going to be out of focus, because there's nothing more aggravating than to record a sequence and go in and do edit it, and it's all blurry. It's out of focus. But I've got to do all this myself because no one's prepared to give me a hand. You know, when I was a kid growing up, and we had our motor vehicles, you know, and we were hotting them up in those days. You know, we were having chrome wheels and triple carbs and special cams and all this. Well, whenever my brother and his friend wanted a hand, I was there to give them a hand. But when it came to me, they were never around. So you see, at an early age, I learned to do things myself. I learned to improvise. And nothing's changed. I improvise all the time. And I tell you, after a while, it really starts to tick you off. Let's just say on a 1 to 10 pissed off scale, I give it a 10. Yeah. You know, I used to often go out of my way to help people, lend a helping hand or whatever. I don't do it anymore. I just can't be bothered, because quite often people won't even turn around and give you a thank you. You know, basic manners have gone out the window. They've been flushed down the toilet in this day and age. You know, kids don't know how to say please and thank you. You know, they're so caught up in with modern technology of their mobile phones, their iPads, their laptops, and so on and so forth. You know, they don't know how to spell. They wouldn't know good grammar if they fell over it or if it slapped them in the face. They're so used to using sending text messages that are a bastardization of the English language, which I don't like, that they think it's par for the course. You know, they substitute words with letters, with numbers, or they abbreviate, like you might be just a U. Oh, fair enough. I know you've got a limited amount of space to send these text messages, but they think it's normal. You know, I used to once find it hard to believe that kids could go all the way through school and not be able to read and write. You know, I thought, no, that's not possible. But it is possible. It's more than, it's happening. It's happening all the time, because kids are so distracted by technology that they're not learning. Oh, sure, they're wizards with all things IT. Absolutely. But basic English, mathematics, you know, they're hopeless. You know, if they don't have a calculator, they couldn't do a simple multiplication. And I dare to say that if they wanted to write a letter, you know, longhand with a letter, they wouldn't know where to start. You know, it's really sad. Really sad it is. And yes, I'm really agitated today. I am really ticked off, because I uploaded that video, and as I said, I got a lousy 7 views. No, sorry, I got 5 views on YouTube, because 2 of those were mine, because I'd forgotten on the initial viewing to post on Facebook and Tumblr, and I had to repost on Google Plus, because every time a video, these live streams are uploaded to YouTube, they go onto Google Plus before they even go onto my YouTube channel page, and they invariably don't have a thumbnail, and I don't like uploading a video without a thumbnail, so I've got to go back and edit and then distribute, re-upload that video to Google Plus. I tell you, excuse me, my throat's sore. I'm going to have a sip of tea. Oh, well, I've got enough here to have a sip. Ah, dear. Yeah, the cloud's really starting to move in. It's looking a little bit ominous. Well, yeah, and what I also don't understand, now, as I said about Facebook, you know, when someone's just got to post a new image of themselves and they get scores of likes, and I post some, you know, I rarely get a like, unless it's one of my boys. One of my two sons happen to see a post, they might give it a like and they might even comment. But now I've made the decision that after that video I shared with the attention to the CEO of Google, I'm trying to think what his name is, Larry. It's gone. It's gone from the mind. Not that it really matters because he's never going to see the video, and if he did, it wouldn't make any difference anyhow because it's paid. They don't give a stuff. They don't care what's on Google Plus. Yeah. Anyhow, back to Facebook. You know, I've made a conscious decision. I will not be sharing any more videos on Facebook because it's a waste of time. I don't know. Maybe people have got it in for me on Facebook. I don't know. I don't think so. But you tend to think that way. You think, what's the point of sharing all these videos when no one sees them? Or do they see them and you just scroll past them and say, oh, it's that silly old fart. I'm not interested in what he does. Or someone, yeah, and by comparison, someone will put a picture of a cat, you know, and they'll get oodles of likes. Cats, for goodness sake. Cats more than dogs. You know, put an image of a dog and you get nothing. Put an image of a cat and you'll get oodles of likes. Although I'm going to put it to the test. One more time in Facebook, I've come up with an idea for a really, well, I think it's a clever video. It's only going to be a short video. I'm not going to tell you about it. And it should easily rate into the millions of views compared to some of this garbage that's put up on Facebook. They get tens of millions of views for totally banal, ridiculous video uploads. You know, they only go for a minute or so. And I think this is going to be really clever. But do you think that people think that? Well, probably not. So I'm just going to put it up there just as a test. And that will be the last video I will share on Facebook. That will be it. Because I'm fed up with Facebook. I'm this close to pulling the plug on Facebook. I'm even thinking about pulling the plug on Google Plus. I really am, because I'm absolutely fed up with it. It gets to a point in your life when you've tried and tried as hard as I have and failed miserably that you say, well, it's time to take notice of the reading on the wall, or the writing on the wall, I should say. See, that aggravates me. I just said reading on the wall. It's writing on the wall. You know, it's staring you down and saying, it's time to call it quits. Call it quits, Jono. What are you doing? Well, you're bashing it against a brick wall. You're getting absolutely nowhere. And I feel like that these days. You know, right now, I'm in such a state of mind. I'm thinking that I can't even be bothered to go away for the winter season. I mean, I love to go bush. I always have. I love the Australian bush. But right now, I'm feeling so agitated. I think maybe I'm going in the depths of depression again. I don't think so, but I feel like it. You know, I'm really anxious these days, really anxious, because things are just, nothing's happening. Try and try and try and nothing happens. You know, you put, I was blogging every day until about a month ago on Google Plus, and someone said, well, it's a micro blog. Well, I don't give a hoot and a holler if it's a micro blog. It's still a blog. And I was blogging every day and I was really enjoying it, but I was rarely getting any likes. So I decided, well, to hell with it. I'm not going to do it. I'll do it now and then. I'm not going to do it every day. It's a complete not a waste of time. But and see, and I wonder how many other people feel the same way. You know, people, millions of people post on Facebook. Millions of people put posts on Google Plus and God knows, Pinterest and Tumblr and all so on and so forth. But how many actually really get any views? You know, there's always that minuscule minority. They get oodles, you know, thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of likes. How frustrating it is when you see that all the time, when a lot of it's just pure garbage. I just don't understand the psychology of people these days. I really don't. You know, like I said on Google Plus, well, if you're an attractive young woman with a nice body, all you got to do is put a semi-nude or nude photo up and they'll go ballistic. Oh, yes, oh, that's the best thing since sliced bread. Look at it. Well, we'll give her a like. We'll give her 10 likes. We'll give her 100,000 likes. Yet people who truly earn a like with their posts, who have put time and effort into their posts, they get nothing. Like myself. You get absolutely nowhere. and it begins to grate on you. It begins to really, oh, it's just so aggravating. I tell you, and I'm still looking down. I can see it every time I'm looking down. I look up at the camera, and but I keep looking down. Oh, I don't know. And there's nothing much I can do about it. I think I look at the Logitech symbol, I look at the lens of the camera, and then my attention is diverted elsewhere. Exactly. That's exactly how I feel. Ah, yeah. So what's today? Oh, there. Today's Thursday, April 2nd, and yeah. Well, that's it. It's April 2nd, Thursday, another Thursday, and of course tomorrow's Good Friday, and the beginning of the Easter long weekend. Means nothing to me. It's just a Friday, Good Friday. It's just another day. You know, it used to be a time when my wife was adamant that you would only eat fish on Friday. You would never eat meat. I couldn't care less. Good Friday means absolutely nothing to me. I'm not a religious person at all. You know, I'm an atheist. I once thought that maybe I was an agnostic, but I'm not. I'm a total atheist. And so Good Friday means absolutely nothing to me. And Easter itself means nothing for the greater majority of people, and for the kids. As far as the kids are concerned, it's when the Easter Bunny comes in there. It's all about chocolate. You know, it's another one of those bonuses, a big bonus for the chocolate manufacturers, like it is with Valentine's Day. Yeah, there's another bloody thing. Flowers. You know, people go out and spend billions worldwide on flowers. Come Easter, they spend billions worldwide on chocolate, Easter eggs, and so on and so forth. You know, what a great bonus it is for all the manufacturers. And they start selling Easter eggs here in Woolworths. They started selling them a month ago. Yeah, people are always crying poor. You know, they say they haven't got any money. I don't see that at all. You know, people who say they're on the dole, you know, and I've seen it. I know people are on the dole. Unfortunately, I know them. They're my wife's sister's children, and like my wife's sister, you know, they're ferals. You know, her sister never worked a day in her life, and now she's in her late 50s. The children are all the same. Yeah, they wouldn't know. They wouldn't work in an iron lung, and they're popping out children left, right, and centre, and always saying that they're flat broke. Yet they seem to get on wonderfully well. You know, you're earning such a small amount on the dole, on Social Security benefits. Yet they can smoke, and I know cigarettes aren't cheap, and they drink, and alcohol's not cheap. And it doesn't stop them going away for a holiday. It doesn't stop them having another child. It doesn't stop them feeding the other 4 kids they got, or whatever they got in their hoard. Nah. Too easy in this country, you know. It's far too easy in this country. Now, people make a career out of being unemployed. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Anyhow, look, I'm rambling on. And I'm really not in the mood to be rambling on. And I really can't think of anything else that I could ramble on about. Although if I was given to expletives and profanities, you know, I could really let rip, because that's the mood I'm in right now. So once again, in an effort to get the word out there about porn on Google Plus and why can't we have emoticons on Google Plus, it's all fallen on blind eyes as usual. Whatever I post falls on blind eyes. Yeah. I've really had enough. Oh, I'm not going to give up, you know, but my expectations now are absolutely zero. I don't expect anything. And if something happens, then it's a bonus. Yeah, it's a bonus. Yeah, like a round of applause. Yeah. Well, I'm going to say so long now. I've been on long enough. I'm not going to waste anyone's time. Well, I'm not wasting anyone's time anymore, because no one's watching these live streams. No, they're not. No. No matter what I do, people don't show any interest. It's like my YouTube channel. Yeah, I've got 34 subscribers. I reckon I should have 34,000, 340,000, because a lot of my content's very funny. It doesn't make any difference. It doesn't make any difference at all. A lousy 34 subscribers. And my lifetime views is just hit over 9,000, 9,022, I think it is as of today. And the only thing that I can really take heart in is that Emphysema Man continues to get views. It's up to 1,200 on, but that's in a couple of months. Now I check my YouTube page every day with the people I subscribe and see what's new. And some bloke, uploaded a new welding video, and he was getting, it'd been uploaded for 9 hours, and he had something like 20,000 views. Hey, I mean, this is the sort of thing that really gets to you. Gets to me. Oh, his videos are good. Oh, yeah, granted, his videos are very good, and he's got a big subscriber base. So, Peyton, the Irish people are more interested in his welding videos than are in any of my silly little short crazy videos. Yeah, I don't know. Anyhow, look, I'm going to say I'm developing a headache here because I'm totally strained out, stressed out, and I'm absolutely pissed off. So I'm going to say to any of those here by chance are watching, thank you for watching, and I'll be back tomorrow, I think. I'm not quite sure because these live streams have moved to being a complete and utter waste of time. So I may be back, I may not. If I'm here, come 1 p.m. Tomorrow afternoon, Friday, Good Friday, April 3, then I'm here. And if I ain't, I ain't. So once again, thank you for watching, and bye for now. Peace. Boy Scout salute.